We often believe that we can clearly tell what is good luck and what is bad luck, but the truth is, we rarely ever know for sure. Life has a strange way of surprising us. Sometimes, something that feels wonderful in the moment later reveals itself to be a hidden problem. Other times, something that initially feels painful or disastrous eventually turns out to be a blessing in disguise. This is because we can only see a small part of the bigger picture. We judge events based on how they feel right now, not on where they might lead us in the future. In a small and quiet town, there once lived a farmer with his wife and his son. He did not own much, no great wealth, no luxurious possessions, and no grand status in society. What he did have, however, was something far more valuable: deep trust in life and unshakable faith in the way things unfold. One day, the farmer's one and only horse escaped from its stable and ran away. Since the horse was essential for his work and survival, this seemed like a devastating loss. When the neighbors heard the news, they rushed over to him and said, "What terrible luck you have. We are so sorry that you lost your only horse." But instead of reacting with despair, the farmer calmly replied, "You never really know what's good or bad." The neighbors were completely puzzled. How could anyone see losing their only horse as anything but bad luck? They shook their heads in confusion and walked away, thinking the farmer must be strange or in denial. The very next day, something unexpected happened. The lost horse returned, and it didn't come back alone. It brought another horse with it. Now the farmer had 2 horses instead of 1. The same neighbors rushed back, this time full of excitement. "What amazing luck you have," they exclaimed. "Now you own 2 horses instead of 1. Once again, the farmer gave the same answer. "You never really know what's good or bad." Now the neighbors were even more confused. How could anyone fail to see this as great fortune? They couldn't understand his way of thinking, so they shook their heads once more and left. A few days later, the farmer's son decided to ride the new horse. While playing and enjoying himself, he suddenly fell and broke his leg. It was a painful injury that would take a long time to heal. Once again, the neighbors came rushing over. This time, they were full of sympathy. "We are so sorry," they said. "What terrible luck you have. Your only son is injured." And once again, the farmer replied calmly, "You never really know what's good or bad." At this point, the neighbors truly believed the farmer had lost his mind. How could anyone possibly think that their child breaking a leg might not be a horrible thing? They left, convinced that the farmer was completely unreasonable. But then, something happened that changed everything. The very next day, the army arrived in town. A war was about to begin, and they were recruiting all young and strong men to fight. One by one, the neighbors' sons were taken away to serve in the war. When the soldiers reached the farmer's house, they noticed that his son had a broken leg. Because of this injury, he was not eligible to join the army. He was spared, and suddenly, the neighbors understood. What once looked like terrible luck had turned out to be protection. What once seemed like a tragedy had become a blessing. This story teaches us something deeply important. We almost never know what is truly good or truly bad in the long run. Life is not a straight line. It is full of twists, turns, delays, and unexpected detours. Many of the events that feel like disasters in the moment later become the very things that save us, guide us, or transform us. Sometimes we lose our job, and it feels like everything is falling apart. Later, we realize that losing that job pushed us towards something far better. Sometimes a relationship ends, and we think our world has collapsed, only to later meet someone who is far more aligned with who we truly are. Sometimes we face health issues, family struggles, or emotional pain that feels unbearable, but those moments reshape us, strengthen us, and teach us who we really are. Often, we suffer not because of what happens, but because of the meaning we immediately attach to it. We assume, this is the worst thing that could have happened. This ruined everything. This means I failed. But what if it didn't? What if this moment is not the end, but a redirection? What if this closed door is actually protecting you from something that was never meant for you? The universe, or life itself, is always guiding us, not always in the direction we want, but in the direction we need. And there is a big difference between those two. One day, we will look back and say, if that painful thing had never happened, I would never be where I am today. If that job hadn't ended, I wouldn't have found this new opportunity. If that relationship hadn't fallen apart, I wouldn't have met this incredible person. So many times, what we label as bad luck is actually life saying, I'm not giving you what you want right now, because I'm preparing something far greater than what you can currently imagine. So when things don't go your way, when plans fall apart, when life surprises you, remember the farmer. We truly never know what is good or what is bad. What we can do is trust the process, keep our faith, and most importantly, keep moving forward.